What's good, YouTube? It is your boy, and today I want to talk about something that I think a lot of people will find helpful. What I think is one of the biggest health issues in the US is actually that people aren't getting enough sleep. People are go, on the move all the time, and every single night, your body just needs the time to relax, take its time. It's when you regrow your cells, it helps you stabilize your blood sugars, and sleep is just so important, and people really don't get enough of it. Now, I'm going to help you. I want to teach you how you can get better sleep and how you can wake up feeling better in the morning. The basic stuff that you've probably heard before, just general stuff that is still very important. Take it seriously, take it to heart, actually implement it in your life. To get better sleep, one of the greatest things you can do is exercise during the day. It gets your body tired, it uses a lot of that energy. You're going to see benefits other places in your life, but you're also going to see benefits in your sleep. Another thing, a lot of people have seen it, but if you haven't, lower your screen time. So any TV, any sort of phone, any sort of thing that flashes a light in your eyes, try to get away from it about an hour or two if you're having trouble sleeping, because it can really affect how you sleep at night. Having all the lights in your face does not allow for a good night's sleep. Tips number 2 and 3 kind of go together, and listen to these because these are probably the most important thing for getting a great night's sleep. These two together will help you do 3, but very, very important, probably the most important thing for getting a good night's sleep. So tip 2 would be to set an alarm clock, not for when you want to wake up. Well, obviously if you want to wake up at a certain time, set an alarm clock then too, but set an alarm clock for when you want to go to bed too. Because if you make a schedule and you hold yourself accountable to that, and you make an alarm clock for what time you want to go to bed, you hear that and you know you got to go hit the sheets, you got to start getting in your sleep mode. So that's going to help you keep a schedule, and that's going to help you stick to it, and that's going to make it so that you can't be like, oh, 9 o'clock, like one more episode. As soon as you hear that alarm, you know you got to go to bed. So tip number 3, and that alarm is going to help with tip number 3, go to bed at the same time every night. So people don't realize how big of a difference this really makes. So you sleep around the same amount of time every night, hopefully. So some people will probably get around like 6 hours of sleep every single night. Some people like me, I like to sleep a lot because it's really good for you. So I get my 8 hours every night. But if you're getting 8 hours and you start at 10 p.m. one night, and then you're getting your 8 hours starting from 2 a.m. the next night, you're being awake for different amounts of time. Your body is all over the place. It can't get a schedule going. It's not going to get that good sleep that it needs. You're going to sleep restlessly. It's very, very important that you go to sleep at the same time every night. If you can do that, you're going to find your sleep just that improvement, you're going to see it rise. The last tip I have that can kind of apply to everyone is going to be that you should prioritize sleep. Just make it a priority, and setting that alarm for when you want to go to bed is going to help you with that. But just make sure you're not getting rid of sleep to make room for other things that are less important. You have to realize the importance of sleep and how great it is and how much you need it. So make it a priority. But I said that's the last tip for everyone, because this last one is just going to be for those people who, 1, have the time to do this, and 2, really have a hard time getting a good night's sleep and they can't wake up feeling great at all. So if that's you, listen to this tip. So if you don't have the knowledge of how much you need to sleep at night, and you always wake up feeling awful and tired, here is what I suggest to you. So try to get everything done throughout your day and try to give yourself about an 11-hour time period. You might not need it all, but just in case. We're gonna allow your body to wake up naturally. So you can go to bed really early, and if there's a time you absolutely need to wake up, set an alarm for that time, but get to bed early, 11 hours before that alarm, and just let your body fall asleep naturally, and then let your body wake up naturally. Because when you wake up to an alarm, you're gonna feel terrible in the morning. But if you let your body wake up naturally, it's so much easier to get out of bed. Now, if you can do that for a week or two straight, you just find an 11-hour period to sleep and then let your body wake up naturally. You're probably not going to use that entire 11 hours. You'll probably start just waking up before your alarm. But if you can find that amount of time that you like to sleep, it's going to be a lot easier to set the alarm for bedtime. So if you can find that time, say that time that your body naturally sleeps is 7.5 hours, then you know that you can start setting an alarm for midnight, and that midnight alarm is when you're going to bed, and then you can set that alarm for 7:30 a.m. and that's the time that you're going to be sleeping. So between then, or if your body naturally sleeps 8 hours and 15 minutes, make sure you always get to bed 8 hours and 15 minutes before your alarm so you can naturally wake up, preferably a little bit before your alarm, but you can naturally wake up with your alarm so that you're not feeling like doo-doo when you're waking up, because you want to wake up feeling good and have a great start to your day, and you want your sleep to last you the entire day until you go to bed the next time. Until you go to bed the next time. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, send it to somebody who has trouble sleeping, and please have a beautiful day.